What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans. No, the Extended Edition action. Spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Hades. His name is Stand and Deliver. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Odin. His name is Barba. The map is Frozen Waste. This is the Legends of Tomorrow third, fourth place match, which means there's coaches to introduce as well. Coaching Barba in this auspicious of the finals, if you will. His name is Shadowfax, and the man behind Stand and Deliver is Chef Hades. Maps Frozen Waste. It's currently 1-1 in this best of 5, meaning each player has to win 2 games. To win the game. The first player to win 2 games from now wins, which effectively means we've gone from a best of 5 into a best of 3, which is exciting because everything is exciting, right? Everything is exciting. So we'll see how this is going to go. Stands and Deliver won the last game with his Hades. We'll see if he's going to go with a similar strategy this game, which was play super defensive, get his second town center, and try and wait for a Hephaestus to push in and win. Or if he's going to go for something a little bit more aggressive. Now, gold mine here for Barba. Super poorly placed. If I could pick where my gold mine would be placed, it would not be here. Because this is super easy to get raided, especially Chiron raids coming around the back. Hippocon raids, all of that good stuff. Very, very strong. Anyways, onwards and upwards. If we jump in and see what these guys are planning this far into the game, we'll have a little listen in. Jumping in with Shadowfax and Barba first.
And then we'll just go from there. We got a nice, safe back gold mine. We're just going to want to get as much of that forward hunt as we can. Get a temple up. Fix your hunt. Start killing them manually.
Moving on to the other side of the table. Any strategy
Bad.
talk here?
So bad.
It's okay. Yeah, I know this map has the goats behind your base too, probably. So eventually, I keep scouting forward, but eventually you want to bring your scout all the way around the back of your base. See if there's a couple more goats. You need to try to find your other TC as well. I'm curious what the other one looks like.
And there you go. We've got some of the secret map tips from Chef Hades. Yes, there's normally goats behind your base on Frozen Wastes. Trying to work out whether this town center is any good as well is going to be a really important town center decision for the Hades player in this matchup. But honestly, Frozen Wastes, I don't think I've ever seen any top player going 2 town centers on Frozen Wastes against Norse here and having a good time. So we'll see if that's going to be the thing that he wants to do or not. The Ravens are already out for Barba here as he's getting his houses. He's going to be going up through Freya and stand and Deliver here. Just waiting on that last villager. Going to be going up through Athena. So no real surprises where that is concerned. And the question really is here, now what? Now what? Relics on the map here. We do have the Toothed Arrows, a very, very big relic. You get yourself extra 5% archer damage, but also you get your Throwing Axeman an extra 5% hack damage, which is nice. And we've also got the Scarab Penton here, which is giving yourself an extra 100% bonus damage versus buildings, your siege weapons, basically. A nice relic nonetheless. So, Athena versus Freya. The village is not actually currently getting built by Barba. A slight mistake there. We'll see if he's going to fix it, and he does fix it immediately. Valkyrie just going to be hanging back for the time being. We've got some Ulfsark searching for the hunt over here. I'm not sure he's actually found it. He just wants to sit on this town center and make sure his opponent doesn't take it. I'd love to see an early forest fire here on the back of wood here, because what it does is it opens the gold mine up. So normally I'd say, yeah, probably wait a little bit, but You can open the gold mine up and push these villagers offwards in one swift motion. May as well get that happening there when it opens up a gold mine that well. But these villagers are currently getting away with murder. Out in the middle of nowhere, eating this food. There's something absolutely crazy that he could go for as well, which is sending the villagers forward to eat over here. There's a big chance that that Barba would never look over there, as he is going for the goats. And there is that forest fire we were talking about. Not going to get any villager kills, but it will open up this gold mine and take down 50 wood. And we'll see if that's going to be something that's going to be used later on. Sands and Deliver floating resources quite a bit here, as he's got his heroes out and just making villagers, not making anything else. He might be... There was actually a strategy that I saw Rappel do on Frozen Waste, which again I think is pretty good. It's the fast heroic into like counter your opponent's composition strategy. So if he's going raiding cavalry, Prodromus, if he goes Ulfsark, make Hapaspist. But he's looking like he's wanting a town center with 9 villagers on wood here, it would seem. You see the granary getting targeted down as the villagers do make their way back home. No more hunt to be grabbed, but there is a whole lot of goat here. So if he can get himself, the husbandry, which he already does have, he can jump onto that nicely. But these villagers are being very spicy here, wandering up, and the Valkyrie spots them. They're going to start getting a lot of damage taken and a lot of reduced income for Stand and Deliver, who is struggling mightily. Where did he spend those resources? It looks like he hasn't spent them anywhere, but he doesn't have any wood. He might be attempting to get the town center up, and that's exactly where he's going. He wants this town center up, but I don't know if it's going to be as good as he actually expects it to be. And there is a real possibility here that that Barba can just deny this at this point. 7 minutes, 10 seconds into the game. To throw this town center up is going to be very, very tough here. As we see the houses coming down for Barba as well, trying to keep himself not population blocked. And a very classic Shadowfax-esque build here as well. Just a safe, semi-fast, heroic, though I think that it's very vanilla style, and I don't know if it's exactly right on this map. You're giving this town center to your opponent, and you don't need to. You just force the fight. Force him to stay in the classical age. Full units here would have easily been able to prevent this town center from going up. But instead, he's going for Njord. So a timing push here. A timing push of some variety from Barba with a 9-minute heroic age through Njord. He's going to have the Mountain Giant. He's going to have some Hersa here to help to kill off the Minotaur, but then these villagers will have to pull off of this location. They can go back home and eat the food. Lots of resources in the bank here as throwing axemen are getting built. We've seen the main base of Stand and Deliver is going military academy archery range again. So the villagers retreat back. Villagers jumping into the sentry tower over here as the hoplite Toxodi coming over to say good day. But while it's still going on, villagers very precariously gathering food over here. This has got to be something that Shadowfax and Barba are thinking about. So let's jump over and see what Shadowfax has got to say now that his player is going next age, going Njord.
10-30 mythic age. Yeah, one wood, come on.
Oh, he's going for...
There we go. Fix your wood ox cart while you're at it.
He's going for a fast mythic here.
Mark it, man. Mark it. We did it. Fuck, man, you had the wood for like 30 seconds.
Okay, I go
Not
for...
happy. Not happy with that one. Let's jump over and see if the Hades player here is going to work this out. If Chef Hades is going to figure out what's going on here. The scout just out of range as well.
Need to make... Yeah, gotta make this over here.
You got to try to figure out which way the Njord's going to income. So try to walk around a little bit. More houses, more houses. We don't want to get housed right here. Also, buy hand axe. Buy hand axe.
So it seems to me as if Stand and Deliver and his coach, Chef Hades, have got no idea that a potential tier, 11 minute 30 tier potentially here, 11 minute 40 tier is going to be coming through. And that is absolutely insane. We'll see how it's going to go. Will Barba be able to have the units out to make this push work or not? Currently, we've got the heroes in the main base for Stand and Deliver, as the Ajax is now wandering up to the top side of the base, making sure he's got one hero at each location. Now, normally Tira is pretty strong, but if both the heroes are ready to tank, they can kind of deal with it all, and the villagers don't have to do all too much. But we'll see how it's going to go. An Armory coming down now for Stand and Deliver. He's going to try and get to the next stage, but I'm worried here as the Hill Fort coming down for Barba. What is the real plan here? Do you cast Fimbulwinter first and then go afterwards with the Walking Woods, or what? Because he's only got now 40 more seconds. Is that right? 40 more seconds to till his attack needs to hit, and there's resources backed up. He needs to be spending those resources, getting up to as close to 115 population as he possibly can here to make this work. We see the Katoskopos spotting this one out. Where is the Mountain Giant is the question. He's snuck the Mountain Giant around the back. I absolutely love this play from Shadowfax and Barba. Let's jump in and see what's going to happen as the age is about to pop here.
Now's the time to do your Walking Woods. Go, go, go. Mountain Giant on the town center. Everything on the town center. Fimble. Let's go. Treat. Oh, we got a spawn here as well. Make sure you're making villagers from the town center. Good,
Jump over and
good.
see what Chef is saying.
Is everything coming back? Yeah, queue up from that barracks as well. Queue up everything.
An absolutely insane amount of damage currently being done by Barba, but the restoration comes down, but it's not enough. If the town center is shooting, you don't get that crazy fast regen on the town center like if someone casts Tornado. So the fast mythic from Barba absolutely denying everything from Standard. Denies the heroic age, denies the villagers gathering, denies everything. The villagers getting pulled off of this gold mine. There is no real follow-up for this to take down this town center over here as the temple gets taken down, but so too as the Mountain Giant fall and Stand Deliver trying to get his own town center back, destroying that storehouse over there. There is definitely room for some sort of gold starve coming in as all the villagers, 20 villagers jumping onto this town center here. And we'll see if Barba has got any idea about the way to continue here. Do you continue being aggressive? Oh, the sneakiness here from Stand and Deliver. Just as Barba moves his army, he moves his villagers back onto this gold mine. Nice play. Mountain Giant still actually alive, though. I thought he was picked off. He's going to be trying to take down a couple of hoplites with him as the Throw and Axe. We're going to return back up to the top side of the map. We've got villagers coming over here. The Walking Woods have moved all the way back, and now Barba going to spot this one. The heroic age is hit now for Stand and Deliver. And do we have any portable rams? Yes, we do. Still needs another house here. He's missing one house, so he'll have to get that soon. And Mountain Giant going to be attempting to get over. He's still got a little bit of HP left, so he can definitely do some damage to the town center as the portable ram and Bogsfire are starting to come out. Another house coming down over here. And we see the raiding cavalry trying to spot this location there. Villagers getting taken down on this position here as the army from Barba coming through. He's got heavy infantry already. Potentially champion infantry coming through as well. He does indeed click champion infantry as soon as he can afford it. Very, very smart to rush that. That is such a big ticket upgrade. We talk about how much heavy infantry gives. It gives yourself an extra 15% HP. That champion infantry gives yourself 20% extra infantry. So it's very, very big, very important to be getting that one as soon as you can. So rushing it is huge. Villages here getting taken down. All the gold currently controlled, but there's still a little bit of gold remaining in this home gold mine, just about to be gathered, just about to be exhausted. But stands to deliver 2 town centers, 44 villages, 104 population. I reckon he's got to start thinking about how he's going to secure a gold mine. At this point, we'll see what he's going to do, see how he's going to get it. As this villager over here going to get taken down as well. And we'll see, we've got 1 portable ram out here, more units getting built, still no town center getting grabbed, though we can afford it. I think it's definitely time to think about getting that town center up. You need a second town center at some point as villagers making their way over onto this hunt. No ox cart here just yet. Not sure what's happening there. Is the army going to be retreating away? A hill fort coming down on this position. I like that play from Barba to just secure this, but you do have to be a little bit careful to have something over here so villagers can't just charge it down. Now villagers making their way over here as the raiding cavalry looking for some more raids here. And Stand and Deliver doing his darnest to get back into this game after all of that crazy amount of damage that Barba has done at the start here. Now underneath the hill fort should be able to take this fight, especially with those Huskarl to take down the Toxotes. And now more units coming over here. Let's jump in and see what the coaches have got to say for themselves.
Work. You can win that fight. You win that fight. You win it. Right, make another mountain giant. Buy some food if you have to, and then we can just pressure his front town center. Leave a couple of units to grab his left town center. Get that ram on his barracks. We can keep that pressure up. Do not
jump over to the other guys here. See what's being said. Not a whole lot. Just allowing the player to focus.
Yeah, you need more barracks for sure. He's going pretty heavy on the Huskarls.
And that's the advice there. I like the big difference between Shadowfax and Chef Hades. Chef Hades is more like, let the player play. Don't give too much information, just the big important things, so that they don't get overwhelmed and they can manage it. Whereas Shadowfax is like, look, got to give him everything I possibly can to give him the best possible chance to win these games. But right now, Barba, 2 town centers. He can get himself 3 town centers, get himself up to that nice 4th town center that he needs. But he doesn't have any god powers remaining, and there's an underworld here for Stand and Deliver. So there is 100% a game plan that is available for Stand and Deliver to get back into this game, and that involves underworld, that involves earthquake, and he should be able to get back. And he's also got we should have a villager lead at this point, but it seems like Barba's kind of narrowed that gap up a little bit. And we'll see what's going to happen if he can make this work or not. As another mountain giant's going to be wandering forward here. Just hanging out on the front. So units. Oh, we got a couple of Fenris wolves. I like the Fenris wolves, but I would like them to be more like 5 or 6 than 3 before you move out. But I think you didn't have the favor to really do all too much. Just get a couple of them and get some cheeky raids here if you can take down these villagers, push in on the front. I love the multi-raids. Hit him on the front and hit him on the back so he's not paying attention. These villagers are mostly going to fall while this fight is happening. Super smart play here from Barba and Shadowfax. Stand and Deliver, though, has got these Hapaspers, which are absolutely carving through the infantry of Barba. But now Barba can start thinking about going in away from the Huskarl and into Bogsviger. But the Mountain Giants, immediately target down this underworld passage as Seems like Stands and Deliver has tried to bring the units over here a little bit quicker to help the defense. The portable ram going after this one as well, as it's immediately going to be falling. Stand and Deliver's army just not strong enough to deal with what Barba's got coming through onto him. The champion infantry are too strong. We've got an Ajax coming through to take down these mountain giants. And the Fenris Wolves seemingly have all been picked off, but a lot of villagers did fall there. Now the mountain giant's going to try and take down this town center. The portable ram going after it. Stand to Deliver kind of crumbling under the pressure, even if the population is relatively close here. One mountain giant does go down, but the portable ram and the other mountain giant are going to be a little bit too strong for this town center. And in that moment, Stand and Deliver does tap out. Barba and Shadowfax get the dub with some fairly innovative play here, countering that two-town center beautifully with the fast mythic strategy, getting a very cheeky mountain giant Fimble Winter Walking Woods attack onto this town center to take it down, which did so much damage, and then just following it up with a very fast champion infantry, never letting that pressure down, and Stand and Deliver just couldn't stabilize. GG, well played by Barba. My God, we'll move in and check out what they've got to say for themselves, but they've got to be feeling happy. Let's go in and ask them what's going on.
Yeah,
Well, guys.
for sure.
My golly gosh. Some innovative play. Was that a Barba exclusive, or is that Shadowfax's back pocket strategy he's been holding on to since 2007?
Well, of course it's not mine, bro.
Well, what a way to counter a two-town center. I've always said that there's some really nice, fast mythic orientated counters to two-town centers that no one does, and this is a perfect map for it. Love to see it. I don't have many other questions. I think it was just a really well-played game. How do you feel?
Well, I'm feeling awesome, man.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. I think the one town center play was great, though.
Oh, I did jump in and I was hearing Shadowfax getting super mad about that market not going down. What was going on there? Too much going on? What happened?
No, I thought the market were 300 wood, but it was 250.
We had 239 wood for literally 20 seconds, and he just spam clicking it. And then we got 260 wood, and he just didn't make a market for 10 seconds.
The classic maneuver. I love that. All right, guys. Congrats on the win. We've still got one more win for you guys that needs to come, so can't celebrate just yet, but I'll go over to the other guys and see what they've got to say for themselves. I'll see you in the lobby.
Okay.
Guys, Strategy Central. The fast mythic
Yeah,
caught
we
you
were
off
at it.
guard.
That was strong.
Yeah.
They got us good. You gotta give them that. Those timings were really good for them.
For sure. We've got you're up to your last lifeline now. You have to win the next two to win this one. I think it might be time to come into that back pocket strategy or something, or are you going to keep going with more of the same?
We were just talking about it, but it's Oasis, so it's kind of a random map spawn. If he gets a lot of goats, we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, that's 100% the thing, though. I think a lot of people argue that of all of the maps, Oasis has got to be one of the best for, especially like a one whole Oasis or one forest Oasis, one of the best for Hades. So you can definitely find some advantages there. Anyways, nice try. Good luck for the next one. See you in the lobby.